good my SC viewers, this is Satellite Media. Mr. Femi, concerning this application panel in southwest part of the country and Sharia law, we are seeing serious opposition from stakeholders from southwest. We are seeing the likes of Orani Kakafu, Gani Adams. We are seeing Ogun State government, Ogun State government coming to say no, don't bring this to our land. Currently, we are seeing Yoruba youth, Yoruba nation youth, coming out to say, Sultan of Sokoto, you are warned. Don't bring this to our land. Of course, this is the latest warning coming from, of course, the youths, and they are even addressing the Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs because it is under the auspices that the Sultan of Sokoto spoke from. Do you think the Yorubas are serious to stop what looks like a repeat of Kwara in Yoruba land?
Honestly, we are very, very serious. We are not going to condone any stupidity from Fulani oligarchy. And thank God the eyes have been opened now, unlike before. Let me tell you, even when this thing first of all introduced, I can hear the voice of some Muslim cleric louder than Christian to say no to Sharia. Islamic scholar. Recently, I watched a video in the midnight and I always brought to tears because I like that man. The man is an imam. They said the man is a member of a Yoruba land. I've not been able to do research on him, but the man said categorically that Sharia law cannot work in Southwest. In his analysis, he said the first religions we have in the Southwest was traditional worshiper. He said later Christianity came. The man didn't even, the man was so objective. He said later Christianity come. So he acknowledged that it was Christianity that first came into Southwest. He now said later Christianity give birth to Islam. Oh, I like that. He said, now you now say you want to impose Sharia. How do you want to do it? In a particular situation, organization or a society where it's comprised like 3 religions. It's a secular society. How do you want to impose Sharia? He now make a very good example of how it's not going to work. That it's not today we have been seeing it in the Southwest, where a Muslim father we have a Christian as a son, or a Christian, a Muslim son that comparts.
But Mr. Femi, let me ask this question. Okay. Because some have argued that the Fulanis want to use this to test the loyalty of Turubu, because since Turubu has asserted that he's a Muslim, that is an avenue to test his loyalty to Islam.
Then that means they have failed. Because what do they expect from a man that has his wife as a pastor, not only as a Christian, that has so many of his children as a Christian, that has a godson like Babajide, what is the name? What is the name of this man? Rajifasola. Rajifasola was a Muslim. His wife is a Christian. He said, I usually take my wife to church, and my children, I take them to church. Then I look like this. So that the kind of people you think they are mumu, you want to radicalize them so that Tinubu will wake up tomorrow and will want to be fighting his wife because he's a Muslim. Okay? They think their mumunism will affect us. No, mumu is not contagious now. We cannot borrow their mumu.
It's not contagious.
Mumu is not contagious.
Well, let me ask this question, Mr. Femi, because they have equally argued that this is a recipe for crisis, that they want to bring war to Yoruba land by this agenda.
By the special grace of God, it will not work.
The intention is to bring war to Yoruba land.
Because I've seen somebody just show me. I don't like to promote. You see, somebody came here one day and he gave me one analysis. He said some people are terrorists in this country, ignorant terrorists. They don't know. He said some people may be members of Boko Haram, but they don't know. Ignorantly. And I said, why? He said, thank you. He said, what Boko Haram want to create is terror. They want to create terror. They want to create fear. Now, what do they need to create that fear? They will go to a particular community, kill, video it, send it to the world to create terror. That these people are very mad. Though. If you are so busy yourself with, helping them to spread the news, you see that kind of a video where Lakurawa behead 10 people, and you have shared it like 20 times. you are a member of Boko Haram because you are helping them.
You are having to advance their cause.
Yes, you are helping them. That is the truth of the matter. Likewise, I will not be part of people that will be calling for, that will be helping some people to announce a planned jihad in Southwest. I will not be part of it. So I will undermine that statement. You have seen that I fought
not to diplomatically.
I don't want to stress it. I will not be the one that will help them to promote the fear that they want to create in South.
Now, let me even ask this question again, because some people have argued, of course, the same the nation Yoruba youth as equally saying that this is another move for the Hausa Fulani to further Fulanization of Yoruba land.
Hey, they have been on it. They have the agenda. It's not only Yoruba. They have attempts to conquer. They have attempts, to conquer the whole Nigeria. And part of it was 1967 war. Because if not, somebody said it's going. This nation cannot work again. If you know, you don't. You said they are the one that planned coup in 1966. Fine, you call it Igbo. If you want to analyze it in that way, me, I agree with them. But after that one, you do mutiny at Abeokuta, you kill also many of their soldiers. After that one, you went to Kano, Kaduna, you kill about 30,000 of them. Hasn't that one done? Okay, these people now say, okay, we agree. All what you say, we committed, we agree. Okay, let us go our separate way. You roll out drum of war. Barrel of gun. We went to their place, massacre them, kill them for almost 3 years. So it has always been their agenda, the agenda of Fulani with Madam Bodio to overrun the whole Nigeria. But do you know what makes Southwest vulnerable to them? It's our nature, our mixture nature, as in religions. We have, in fact, I don't know which one is much.
Okay,
Christian and Muslim. Yes, some people will say Muslim are more than Christian, but I don't agree. But to some extent, we have high percentage. To some extent, we have higher percentage of Muslim in the Southwest more than what we have in the Southeast and South. So it's very, very easy for them. And we have some myopic Yoruba, some useless, some people that have the traces of Afonjas in Yoruba land. They are the one that they want to use as a tool. And Yoruba will say, that means if you have a settled family, that means the bastard in that house has not grown up. Immediately let that bastard go up, you will see the issue. We have been seeing some bastard. You go to Iwo, you see the bastard. They are plenty there. We have seen another bastard went to kneel down for Emir in the Lorry. They are all bastard. But thank God, as we have bastard, we still have some people that they are the son of their father, like a we of Ado that told that imam that that thing I don't want to hear about it. And we still have some, as we are talking now, some are still doing mumu because people are accusing governor of Osun State. Why don't you concern Oluwo? Oluwo want to rewrite history of Yoruba. You are not a Yoruba. If I ask you, what is the cradle of Yoruba land? The source, the oldest community in Yoruba land. Where is it? I wouldn't know. Ife. Oluwo came out and started telling us that they are not the source of Ife is not the source. Ife that everybody knows is a source of Yoruba. Those are the bastards we are talking about, but we know how to deal with them.
But Mr. Femi, let me bring this angle, because even there's a current growing conversation that the leadership of Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, that the way the leadership came up, that is like being imposed, is not fair to every Muslim community. Just like you acknowledge that in the southwestern part of the country, there's a good number of percentage of Muslims, that they ought to be rotating the chairmanship of that organization, and as such, that the Fulani hijack it as a way of lording it over everywhere you have Muslims in the country. Somebody make one analysis based on that. He said, after the demise of Prophet Muhammad, there was a deliberation on who is going to succeed between Abu Bakr and Ali.
and some people supported Ali, some people supported Abubakar. That means there is no permanent caliph. Even after the death of Abubakar, it's not that they say that thing, they don't subject it to family. It is another family that became caliph. So what make them permanent? That number one Muslim. So why do they permanent is to Sultan of Sokoto? Why? Let me tell you, before Madam Fedio come to Sokoto, some people have been practicing Islam in this place. The first mosque in the southwest. Well, there is a mosque they built in Lagos Island since 17th century. Uthman Dan Fodio fought his jihad war in 18th century. So what make them think they are superior to Muslim that we have in the southwest here? And some Mumu Muslim here accepted it, and they started being their Mumu until they will change their name into Fulani. These Fulani people that you cannot speak their language, they know how to do their thing. Only Fulani can speak Fufude fluently, but they can speak Hausa, but their language, you cannot speak it. That is the truth of the matter, these people.
But Mr. Femi, let me ask this question. Maybe the whole South, including Southwest, Southeast, South, should be saying thank you to the Middle Belt. Because they say their fathers fought Uthman Dan Fodio and stopped his incursion into the South.
Thank you. Yes, we should appreciate them, because he was the one, they were the one that stopped Uthman Dan Fodio in that axis. And you see that North Central that you are looking at today has been the center of what we can call Nigeria before. The old Oyo Empire was in that place. If you know people call Nupe, they are in that place. Ibaribas, that has a very heavy battle with the first Oyo, they are in that place. That place has always been the Igalas. These are the powerful people in a place where we can call Nigeria today. So give it to them, and I agree with you that we should be thanking them. And not only that they killed Uthman Dan Fodio, they are still up to this moment checkmating the excess of Fulani. Tell me, ask me why. Without the support of North Central, Northwest, Northeast cannot achieve anything. So you see, since when Buhari has been contesting, he contested for 3 times. He couldn't win. Why? Because he could not win in the North Central. And the same thing is going to repeat itself in 2027. All these their coalitions that they are calling for. The North Central, I've seen that these people, they are using us. Tinubu have opened their eyes. They are using you. These people, you are not part of them. Now, you can enjoy at least peace to some extent in Benue. Why? And when Buhari was there, massacre every day. In Plateau, they are arresting a beach. In Taraba, they are arresting a beast. Look at all this kind of a thing. So, apart from killing with Madam Fodio, they were also part of people that can put stop to Fulani attacks to dominate. Because immediately they say no to them. And very recently, I saw how some of them came out and they say, Oga, if you just come out to make noise, we are not part of you. If you are thinking of another agenda, can't North Central out. They are not part of another agenda.
Okay, lastly on this, let me ask this question. Because some have argued that even with Buhari credential as a war veteran that has a military background, he could not fight bandits to the level a troop who is a civilian president is fighting. Remember that even currently Bodejo have been accused of banditry, talking about military chairman, and he is in detention because the government since secured court order to keep him for 2 months to enable a complete investigation. So the point is, people are saying for the first time, somebody is questioning alleged crime of Bodejo, the military chairman.
Let me tell you one thing. There's something that is affecting us in this country, which is called nepotism and tribalism. It's very, very unfortunate. I told people, and this is what is playing out. I told people, I said, no matter how wise you think you are, if you allow some corruption to eat up your intelligence, you will become a mumu man. That is the truth of the matter. If you think somebody is so hard and you cannot take care of your children commit an error, you cannot control him. then you will become a weak person. It will make you a weak person. And I said, no matter how expert, how good is a computer, immediately a computer has virus. If you want to type A, you'll be typing B. You want to type, it will be jumping something. That means it has virus. That's what happened to Buhari. Nepotism is a virus in the brain of Buhari. To the extent that when these people are doing wrong thing, he couldn't come against them. Unlike Obasanjo, that will not look at Wuse's face. Be you a Yoruba man, you are Hausa. We even have.
I remember the case of Gani Adams.
Yes, now we even have audacity to deal with Yoruba more than the way we deal with Fulani. You mess up in Yoruba land. You know how many people have just dealt with Yoruba land? It was only, according to what we heard, only God knows what transpired between Obasanjo and the former minister of Interior. Talk of Baba of Olabi. It was only word of mouth that killed our Baba from Obasanjo. We saw how Obasanjo dealt with this man, Balogun. Dealt with him. But unlike Buhari, but unfortunately, it was his people that ripped bountifully from that seed he was planting that time. You are a president, your state cannot enjoy peace. You are a president, all your region were plunged into comatose, and you say you are a president, former ex-military leader, for goodness sake. So that is the result when you involve too much in nepotism, to the extent that you cannot even function where you're supposed to function.
Thank you very much, Mr. Femi. This is a good television. Thank you very much.
What a wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, someone has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojogun fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, Mazen Mikanu did it via his own dimension. So Empire is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonekpa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Ndigbo and that of the Southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonekpa and Nnamdi Kanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that, see, they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone, the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Sultan Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible. And why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
to the government, to the Nigerian government be worried about this?
Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samuel Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the outside man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country. And we know it. We know it. I know it too. And every man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu have foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria. Just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I'm very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there is a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor. What RFI did. I made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence, and then we have also the likes of Ango Ambulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post that election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average Northern person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? The chance come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have been tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop. And that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country. And then the Igbo man now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. There are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.